My name is Dayzia and I'm going to be talking about stereotypes that older adults face. Aging is something that every adult or human on this earth will experience. When we think of aging, the first image that often comes to mind is of little white-haired people spending their days knitting, reading newspapers, or sitting in front of the TV. We've all in one way or another formed certain stereotypes about what it means to grow old. But aging doesn't just begin once we reach our elderly years. It's actually a daily process. We're older today than we were yesterday. So while some stereotypes might seem like harmless cliches, they become problematic when they lead to bias or discrimination against older people. This type of discrimination is known as ageism, and it can seriously undermine an older adult's true abilities and worth. One of the biggest ageist stereotypes is that cognitive abilities inevitably decline with age, like the idea that older adults are forgetful or mentally slow. However, research tells us a different story. A journal article from the American Psychological Association shared findings where older adults actually perform better than middle-aged adults on tasks involving selective attention. The same article also pointed to stronger emotional regulation and interpersonal skills among older adults, which pushes back against the stereotype of older people being grumpy or impatient. Another common stereotype is that older adults have low life satisfaction, as if happiness is reserved only for youth. But there's something called the paradox of aging, which suggests that despite physical decline, many people report higher levels of life satisfaction and happiness as they get older. I also came across a Science Direct article that explored both positive and negative age stereotypes across different areas of life. For example, in the financial domain, older adults are positively stereotyped as generous, supportive, and affluent, but also negatively as poor or miserly. In the autonomy domain, they were seen as free and independent, or the opposite, dependent and constantly in need of help. Perhaps the harshest negative stereotypes appeared in the domain of appearance, where older adults were labeled as quote-unquote unattractive, ugly, wrinkled, bald, and hunched. Compare that to more flattering stereotypes like elegant, well-kept, and charismatic. The truth is, aging doesn't mean becoming less. It can mean becoming more emotionally aware, more self-assured, more satisfied. And maybe if we started pushing back against ageist stereotypes now, we could help redefine what aging can and should look like. After all, we're all going to be older someday, and the last thing any of us will want is to face even more stereotypes than we already do as young adults or even middle-aged adults. Thank you.